Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Hello, Zillion. Alright, so this is Bell's account. He said that he is focused on PvP. Now, I'm trying to think if I want to do a set calculation. If he does, I can get it off stream, but I'm not gonna do one tonight. It is very hot here, so I want to kind of get through this quickly. So, basically, what happened was, he just messaged me saying, like, hey, I kind of just want to, see where I stand, essentially. And I'm like, okay, we can, definitely take a look over. So, let's see here. He has an atomic, he has A2, so that's good. Honestly, I'm starting to think that atomic isn't as good as he once was, but I mean, he's still a fantastic unit. I can already see, I took a look earlier. You don't need the 5 stars in here. I'm not sure why you have the 5P star in here when you can use it towards like an extra star in here and an extra star in here just for extra stats, or even put it on CK, who looks like he's low, very low on purples. So this would be something I would definitely take a look into, switching it into. You do have a perfect villain buff gear, pretty much. Well, I mean, defense reduction, or I mean, the reduction is nice, so I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But let's go back to Atomic for a second. You do have Keepsake, you do have the exclusive badge. HP is 6 million. I feel like that's a little on the low side, but we can take a look. 3 attack bonus, that's what you want to see. I mean, not the perfect defense and defense reduction, but you know what? 3 attack bonus, you're fine. You're not like a super whale, as far as I know. For this one, however, damage reduction rate, you might want to look into getting maybe an extra one of these, or if you're going like full damage. Hello, everyone. Hello. I would definitely look into probably damage rate instead. 2 crits. Not sure why you have a crit on Atomic, but I can kind of see why, especially now with the resistance to, or crit resistance anyway. Oh, sorry. Crit damage. This is a mistake. I really wish you did not do crit rate and crit damage, because you're gonna suffer for that one. What's up, God K? I definitely would not recommend crit damage over attack percent. That is for sure. That is definitely something that I would say needs to be changed. Yeah, and the 90% crit rate, get that down to probably, I mean, you have the 2 crits on the buff gear here, so change these both to attack. I mean, unless this works for you, I mean, the crit damage is nice with 240%, but I heavily suggest attack percent over crit rate and crit damage. But that's just me personally. It might work out for you, but that's some testing that you would have to do. The only issue is you're on Machine God, so, you know, you're kind of screwed no matter what. I wish you had kind of drive. At least it would have been a little better, but let's see here. All HP on Carnage, 15.4 million HP. That's not bad. As we discussed, take a star out of Atomic and throw it into CK. and just distribute it between like these three, and it's gonna boost you to over like easily over 16 million HP, I want to say. Let's see. We talked about the buff gears. Bonus damage. Now, you're probably going to want to go for 2 or 3 bonus damages, but, you know, at this point, you can take it or leave it, just because of the better units we're going to get. Yeah, I mean, he's still going to be very, very usable. Carnage Kabuto just goes all the way till you are, essentially. So, you'll be fine in that regard, but... And HP, HP, HP. I would probably go block rate, but resistance isn't bad either. I would still look into it. You don't have anything. I mean, I don't know what faction damage reduction 2 is, but 2 is very, very good. So I would look into it. I forgot what it does, to be honest with you. Oh, you do have 6 extra refinement cards here, so I'm not too worried about that. It does look like you have 2 700 sec characters. I didn't even take a look at the sigils, my bad. Oh, no, dude. Oh, I wish you didn't put in a level 8 sword. Oh, you put 2 level 8 sword sigils in there? Oh, that's so weird. Why'd you do that? You could have put them towards, like, someone like Boros. Yeah, that one hurts a little bit, for sure. And you have 5 people Boros, which I don't agree with at all. Yeah, you could have done better on that one. Because that's 3 level 7s, dude, and 3 level 7 sigils will go way farther than 1 level 8, or sorry, 2 level 8. So you kind of screwed yourself out of 6 level 7s, which that hurts. No Garo, he's throwing, so true. Crit decreases chance of receiving a crit. That's pretty good. I do like that. This will be very good for your passive, so as you should have that. Sorry. Let's see here. And you only have a level 4, so you have 61% chance of receiving, less chance of receiving a crit, which isn't bad. I did my math right. No, 51%, my bad. I thought I had the numbers wrong. But, you know, not terrible. That could definitely be higher. I don't know what you're going for on sigils, but I assume you have all of your good sigils in Atomic, and then any extra goes into this guy. Oh wow, you actually have some level 7s. All of them are level 7, actually. I take that back. Okay. And you did finish talents. Interesting. I can already tell you, I know this dude definitely has... Yeah. Okay. Keepsake. I mean, as I said, just look for block rate. I would say 3 bonus damage, but the 3 HP ain't bad either. I mean, again, it all depends on how you're trying to build. But this is a very good build. So your 2 main DPS and tank character. So I do like that. This is your other tank. Yeah, your other tank. Wow, that's a very nice villain buff gear. Your crit is 72%. Okay, I would rather have crit on this guy, but I don't understand why you went fiery. I find that weird. I mean, I get the all damage boost, but I would have also probably gone God set. I mean, you do have a million attack. You're just barely above there. Give to Flashy. No, because it's all attack percent. So that would have been bad. I mean, you do have the unyielding buff, which isn't bad at all. I do like that, but it's not going to really help you. And then you have the crit. I mean, it's not bad. It's not... I do consider this probably like a god gear on like a critter like Boros, but it's so hard to say. Yeah, I don't agree with the fiery, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so you actually have a very fast... Okay, well there's the fiery set on the, wow, you have a speed 1 as well. Holy hell. Okay. 3 speed bonus. Wow, that's perfect. That is beautiful right there. Okay, you actually have a very, very perfect flashy, pretty much. Definitely, missing the sigils I talked about earlier, which... Sorry, excuse me. I don't really have to see, but it looks like you are working on this. Finish it off, really? I guess you could just wait if you really wanted to. But, not bad. All your states are looking very good. Wow, I mean, you have a very, very optimized account. I can tell you that right now. Definitely focus on the extra bonus damage here on Flashy. I assume you're also using Dog. This is where I'm going to assume you've run out of sacks completely. Yep, I had a... Oh, what? Okay. Do me a favor. Don't use the 5-star. Don't 5-star them unless you're actually going to utilize the character well. Like, I understand Giru is really good, but you can definitely use it in Boros way more than Giru. Boros at least can give you some extra attack and more stats towards his minions, and you want his minions high up there in HP, so... You don't have Keepsake, though, which kind of sucks, but I'm not surprised. Then, Dog, I assume you have Keepsake in. Yes. Alright, you have full HP set. I would definitely upgrade... Honestly, you could probably just upgrade, like, to get the Flash, or even, just go, like, this. Oh, well, never mind, because that's a fiery. I take it back. Speed, HP, defense, attack. Wow, that's the luckiest unlucky gear I've ever seen. Okay, HP. Yeah, I mean, you won't be focusing on the Dog for very much longer just because of where we are in the metagame. Kind of start to fade him out, especially when DSK comes. Sonic, you don't need his Keepsake because you've already 5P'd him, so you could probably take it out. You do have a 3 speed bonus, which is good. Basic attack might... I mean, not the best gear, but not the worst. And then Duelist has nothing in it. Speed 968, and I assume you do have a Mai, yes. ATT. 2 attack bonus. You are missing this. I assume... Could probably just put a random gear on there. Doesn't have to be anything special. I'm surprised you do have Keepsake. Okay. I assume this is a very optimized account like everyone else. Okay, you still do have Gale's Keepsake, so that's good. Bonus damage, attack. Interesting. And, I mean, you don't really need this Keepsake anymore. You don't really even need ATT's Keepsake anymore. If you want to have it in there, have it in there. But, again, you don't really need it. I would definitely look into taking any good gears, like this one. This is a very, very good gear. I would even say evolve this gear because you'll get at least 1 bonus because of this stat bonus here. So make sure to look into this one. You have enough. You definitely have spent money, I can tell. But no, I mean, this is a very optimized account. What else? You don't have CE Plus. You don't have Metal Bat Plus. Actually, I'm surprised you don't have Metal Bat Plus, but that's fine. I mean, he's faded out already. I've already told people, like, hey, you know, look into getting either Metal Bat or Atomic Samurai, but not both. You did take that one to heart, so that's good. You don't have Garo. Very big L. I mean, you don't need Garo, but he's a nice to have. You have about, I want to say 2,000 sacks without doing a sack calculator. My bad. You, alright. I think that's about where you land. Like 700, 700. That's about 1,600 total. And then you got 86, 86, 86. Maybe closer to 2,200 sacks. So you're very good on sack count. You're about where Great Leader is at the moment. Well, you definitely buy. What I definitely want to take a look at is tactics, because your emblems and tactics are going to be everyone's big killer. I definitely think you should work on level 3 Eternal Heart, because that's just extra stats and extra HP. You can't go wrong with extra HP. I assume you are working on Sharp or even Distorted Field. Probably the latter here, and say Distorted Field, considering you do have a 3-star here. Oh no, you're working on okay, you're working on Sharp. Yeah, you might as well just finish Sharp, then Distorted Field, then Eternal Heart, I guess. I mean, how far are you? Okay, you still got a little while. Never mind. Yeah, then just go finish off your Sharp, finish Distorted Field, and then I would say you're fine for Eternal Heart, but yeah, no, that's good. Tactics. Now, I just I just did Godk's tactics. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like how his tactics were set up, so I changed a lot of them. Where is your speed? Why is your speed in here? Okay, so this is where we're gonna have some issues, because if you want to play PvP, you need to have like a lot of speed. Speed is going to be your big killer. So, my suggestion is you have to sacrifice probably some of these tactic cards in order to get the stat bonuses from the hero tactic combination. This is where a lot of your stats and defense is going to come from. And people think defense is the useless stat. No, it's going to help you take a lot less damage the higher you jump. God K's was at 300,000 when or like 265,000, 300,000, somewhere along there. Bumped it all the way up to 500,000, and it makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Sorry. You may not notice it right away, but it's going to make a huge difference. For Cruel, you only have you don't even have a 1-star. I don't think I can 1-star this. Let me see here. Filter, Cruel. I mean, and this is the same damn thing. So, and just, you know what you do? You do that. And oh my god, when you look at that, you're now at 6-star damage. So, yeah, I would definitely look into using your blues before your purples. I understand why you're using the purples, though. So, what I'm going to do for you is I will take the liberty of... Oh, you're actually 8th. You did use all of the things, though. Let me see. If you don't mind, I am going to check how much you're spending, just to make... Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're doing fine for how much you've spent. Use gems, all cool. I just want to make sure that you are utilizing everything properly. Sorry that you're out. I mean, I don't like how you're using burst. Maybe it helps you, though. Let me change this up for you, though, because I see a lot of people using, like, dude, you have heroes here. Here, I'm going to do something that maybe you might yell at me for. Sorry. I am, like, stuttering like a motherfucker right now. But, okay, I see some mistakes. You're not using your frames. You don't have any frames, do you? How many frames do you have? Alright, so, what I want you to do, and, yes, change all. I have faith. If anything, you can double back. I'm not doubling back. So, you have everything. Actually, we probably want to... let's just, I'm just going to remove everything. And we're just going to restart from the beginning. Actually, we will keep this. We will keep this. Just because of the damage reflect from, Carnage. Flow doesn't really matter. Because what we're going to do is essentially artificially inflate your BP. And that sounds bad, but it's not. It's not as bad as you think it is. Tenacity. Shield rate. Do we really need that? Okay. Funny enough, you actually almost have something here. Speed for Duelist was wrong. Yep, speed for Duelist. You know what we're actually going to do it on? Who's your strongest characters? Yeah, we're putting it on Hero. The reason we're putting it on Hero is mainly because you don't have any hero, but that's okay. Okay, you do have one hero here, so that's good. I am looking for mainly just hero. Because we want to hit that bonus, so we can sacrifice one here. We can just put this for right now. I know it's not going to be, like, the greatest or anything like that. You know what? You will have a 4-star, so that's at least nice. And then we just want to look for hero ones. How many do we have? So, I would look for 4 more purples at the very least. That way we hit this level 2 effect down here. So, what we're doing here is 1440. What was it before? I don't remember. Yeah, that's fine. 1449. I believe that's where you were at. You were not at 1489. I can actually check. Hold on. You were. You were at 1449. Okay. Cool. So you're back up to 1449. That's fine. You're not really gonna get higher than that. So your stats before were 3 million on HP and 275 defense. What I wanted to check was Atomic Samurai. So you had 5. You have basically what you have now. What I'm going to show you is something I think a lot of people overlook, and some people are going to absolutely disagree with me, which, you know, I understand. But, and, you know, oh shit, I did not want to do that. We do need the speed. Rips. Alright. And a lot of people might disagree with me on this one, but I would rather you have at least 2 purples into the heroes, because they are your biggest, and we don't really have to, we could actually go Assault if I have another Assault purple, but we don't. Damn. Seriously? Oof. But, I mean, look, that's 250... Wait, what? 5 out of 6. Oh, shit. Okay, so, about that one. Speed. No hero speed. Hero. Damn. Okay, it looks like you don't have any extra hero. Well, basically, your HP definitely goes up. I know it's only like 30,000, but if it was what I was expecting, it would have been up a little more, but because we don't have that, we're just going to change this to Assault, to be completely honest with you. Alright. Oh, even better. We do have an Assault here. Let me see here. I mean, it's the same thing, so basically... Nothing. At least we have something there. Extra stats. But I personally like to go and match up the heroes with the heroes. It at least gives me extra stats. People may disagree with that. But and you can change it as you will. I mean, it's hard to give you like a good estimate, but let's see here. For villain, also for hero, you don't have any frames. I do want to see your tactic supply here. Yeah, I would definitely buy these and put them in. It's just extra HP and defense. It looks like it's nothing, but that's gonna go miles. It'll definitely help you out, especially in the hero department, because it looks like you've been ignoring a lot of these, so I would definitely look into that at the very least. As for this one, do we have an extra... What are these called? All harmed? Bonk. Bonk. Nope. Dang. What about... All harmed. You could even change it to, until you get a... another hero. Or, sorry, another, grappler. Until you get another gold. this isn't going to do much. Because it's just going off of the lowest one. I mean, yeah, it's 6%, which isn't bad, but, like, the gold is, like, 3% higher. So, up to you on that one. I think a lot of people might say, give me L's for this, but it's okay. We will put the heal down. That is literally our first grappler card. Heal. Wow, really? Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that one. Alright. I guess we could go heal. Just because we don't really have anything else for it at the moment. I did go up 172k, so Jesus. Alright, this one, and because we don't really have anything, just put it here. That's fine for the time being. Just when you get a grappler, I would just definitely put it in here. This one doesn't really matter. This one kind of matters a little bit because you do have Boros on your team. And you want Boros to survive at least a little bit. So let's see what we have for Esper here. You do have shield rate though. I'm not a big fan of revive, but do you. I just want to see how it works out. Alright, let me... I mean, extra stats. Again, the extra stats really are going to help you out a lot. You don't have the tenacity, but at the same time, you now have extra stats on Boros. I mean, you will take a little bit of an attack hit, but Boros isn't your main attacker either. Damage reflection is 16%. I'm just trying to think of what the best ways to really, because not everything works in my own way. I was showing how I just play, but like villains here. So we don't have many choices. Not at all. Or we could just be strange and do this. And now we don't have to worry about it. Do we have like a 2 or even an extra 1? We do. Where is this? Oh, right there. We have too many. That's fine. I mean, what we could do is just do this. Holy crap. That went up a lot higher than I was expecting it to. And you could just do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter on the Wow, look at that HP. Is that better than what we were at on the HP? Actually, yes, by 40k. I've never seen it like that perfect, though. And we actually increased his attack, too, by doing nothing. So, I guess it really depends how you want to play it. You can either play tanky, and we also increase his defense by like 50k. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. I think people overestimate their tactics. Yes, they're still important, but like the speed. I would put that in hero. I need to read up more on tactics, completely throwing by not focusing more. I think that's where a lot of people throw. People focus too much on the tactics side, whereas you just need it in like some of the grappler slots. Like this one. This one goes for Tank Top Master and CK Plus. And that's it. There is nothing else. Well, there is. I mean, you do have those damage reflect talents, but I don't know if they stack with all harmed. Stuff like that. That one is going to be your best. I mean, these are going to be your best friends when dealing with everyone around you. And we're only halfway through them, too. I mean, we're not even done with the duelists yet. So let's go on duelist. So on duelist, now I think this is where we're going to put our cruels. Cruel. Cruel. Just like that, we have cruel. Now we can focus on our other duelist slots here. Like, for example, tenacity. Another tenacity. And look at that. Another 500,000, just like that. And this is where now we can mix and match because we don't have all oranges yet. We need 6 oranges to get this extra bonus here. So this is where we're going to focus on the tenacity part. So now we're going to switch over to tenacity and then click all. Boom. And then boom. And now look at that. Crazy tenacity boost. God K wasn't doing them right either, if that makes you feel any better, so. And now if we go back to your Atomic Samurai, yeah, is 600 or 6 million HP compared to the 5.9. So, and he now has a lot extra defense. So, people underestimate the defense. Yeah, it's useless on scaling, how people think it scales, but it's better just to increase it anyway because it's not going to hurt you. It really isn't going to hurt you. I don't want to really spend your Orange Ascension cards, so if you want to do that, be my guest. I definitely suggest increasing your attack here. And, I mean, villain, you know, that one's a little bit of a tricky one. Do what you can. But I would definitely absolutely recommend buying these. In fact, I'm going to show you because you're here. So see how this is 10,000 HP? Let's go over to our fabled duelist slot here, or even hero slot. Hero will be better for this example. Place it. That's 100k BP. So yes, you're. I think a lot of people want the actual tactic effects over the current bonuses these give, and the bonuses are going to be your best friend. Your bonuses are absolutely going to fucking destroy you in terms of really anything. And this one, it really doesn't matter. No, you don't have a high tech. And there's no good high tech for a while. But again, I mean, look, just it's free VP and free defense. People underestimate the defense, definitely. But I mean, you went from, let me see, 50, almost 52 to 54, just like that, just because you were missing some tactics here and there. Now you are going to have to you know, you could have a few. You're just gonna have to really test with this, because it's a little difficult to say, oh yeah, you're gonna be like beat this guy. I mean, you could maybe. Let's see. This is Tabo. Let's see. Is his main lineup in Tabo? He's just above you, actually. He's hiding his damn. Oh well. You should have him fight you. Yeah, I mean, the best way to get stronger and to learn new lineups is for people to fight you. You're not gonna beat God K. I can faster due to a higher duelist level. He's also has plus 10 on boots. I see. No, I mean, your lineup's very good. You do have like damage mitigation. I just don't think you should have this in Giru. I heavily think it should be in Poros if you're gonna go that route. Your duelist level is 54. I think you mean your training center level. Okay, yeah, you are a little low on this. Oops. Yeah, you're a little low, but I mean, you're not going to really get anywhere super fast, and that just takes time, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Let's see here. I mean, I'm not sure why you're not opening these. I guess you're just keeping them around, I guess. God, why is it on Gunner and Magic? Of course, they're all the sets you don't want. Wow, you do have a lot of SSR Omni Shards. I assume you're saving for DSK. You have absolutely zero fucking limited vouchers, though. Ouch. I mean, I assume you're going to spend, so it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, whatever. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what else do you have here? You have 5 villain. Yeah, so you are saving for DSK then. Okay. I mean, you're fine on DSK for pretty much ever. You have 12 reverts, 20. Okay, so you're fine material-wise. Yeah, I think you're gonna be hurting in the good 2-2 everything. That's very good. I like to see that. I think you were in a better standing than you were. The only way would be to test. I mean, let me just check what your Atomic Samurai speed was at before I touched it. Wow, it's gonna be the same. That's right, because I put this on hero, and all of your heroes are going to attack before your villains. So that is something to consider. You do have level 2 growth. In terms of stack, after you max out your main hero and villain carry, what is recommendation? You don't have a good sub carry. Well, the problem is, you're kind of... So, these two have your 727 sack in them, so that's good. Your next after Flashy would be Boros. Boros is your, Boros is going to be your, damage mitigation. So you kind of have to be a little bit picky with how you do it. I mean, you could even do like 3-star, 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 or even I recommend like 4-star minimum for flash pumping buff gears worth, or just max fiery. I mean, not really, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I would definitely finish this one off because it's perfect for Flashy, right? Like literally perfect for Flashy. There is nothing else you can get that's better than this. I definitely suggest, well, Flashy isn't a damage dealer, right? He's more there for the speed buff, and that's why we're pumping some HP into him as well. So even like an HP speed fiery might even be better, but you know, because we want him to survive as long as possible, because he's a nuisance. He really is the biggest nuisance in the world, right? And that's what because he's going to steal 3 energy. So that's the only thing you don't have is King, which is why Boros replaces King in this instance, which isn't a bad thing, but I definitely think you should, you know, probably open the talents and shit like that. You definitely need to focus on Boros at this point, because he's your only damage negator. It's not like he's going to outlast Goketsu or anyone like that, but he's definitely going to help in everything else. So, don't underestimate Boros. As I told you earlier, please don't go crit damage and crit rate. That one hurts me. At least go crit or attack percent. Attack crit is bad. I'd like to make him attack crit damage for him, just since I put keepsake on him. Yeah, but it's not needed. It really isn't needed. The crit damage is a wasted gear. No one in server run Bastion. I run Bastion. Everyone runs Bastion. Especially on Atomic. Mainly on Atomic. No one else, really. I mean... Felt like I was big brain. Yeah, sorry, I just kind of shot you down. I can tell you something that you should never do again. Never do level 8 Sword Sigil. That's gonna hurt you in the long run, I think. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You kind of, screwed the pooch on that one. Because you're kind of losing out on 4 extra level 7s. I mean, 6 level 7s in total. 4 extra ones, so, oops. You can't really get those back, so that's kind of where you're gonna suffer the most. But let's see here. Really, let me see, what else do you got here? Let's check your tickets. Wow, everyone is saving up those parts tickets. Good. Yeah, you're going to want them. Definitely probably finish off the Ascension materials today. I mean, you got 24 tickets. Might as well buy them. I know a lot of people are going to be like, I don't know what to do with all my sack. Start building a second team. It's going to help you clear things easier. Why is this yelling at me? Okay, done. A little too much investment into some of these. Like, why Hammerhead? You don't have Sonic done? What? Seriously? This dude was a nuisance when he first came out. Huh. I was surprised you don't have him done, to be completely honest with you. I didn't even notice you had Groyabus. That was a waste of gems and money. I mean, especially when he comes out as SSR Plus in, like, a few months. So, whoops. Why do you have a 7-star Genos? I just noticed that. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take the liberty to do this for you. Yeah. That's 100,000. Make sure you get those done. Alright. Back to group 1. Finish them off. Down here. Did I miss one down here? I mean, you could do this, but if you feel like it. But that's also a lot of grappler badges. I'll let you be the deciding factor. Alright. Not worth. Too far. Too far. Just want to make sure here that I'm not missing anything too far. Uh, 5-star. Damn. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of these during DSK, so I assume you're going to spend for Awaken 2 at the very least. Too far. And we're pretty much coming to the end. Wow, dude, you nice magmas. Holy shit, how many do you have? How do you have so many? Yeah, you have a lot of 6-star. That is what I've noticed. Just claim that for you so you don't have to. Alright. Training looks good. And most people, I say most because I have seen one person that does attack HP on all of them. Most people don't do that, so don't worry about it. I mean, until you, actually finish. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels... But DSK A2 will dominate villain? Yes, you will. Absolutely. Let me just check what he does again, because I know everyone's going to, like, A2 him. Just because of how strong he actually is. I just forgot what he does off the top of my head. And, I mean, I guess you could skip him, but the combo follow-up goes from 1 to 2 times around, and the proc chance for the whole thing is like goes to 70%. So yeah, he's gonna destroy you. I don't like how Bakuzan is here. I guess single target and maybe injury. I'm actually kind of confused on this one because I would rather have Genos or even Deep Seeking in here. Because of the shield rate. Let me just double check here. Or even, you're not using Dot just yet. Let me just check here. Bonus damage. Here you go. You're gonna want that for, CK Reflect. Definitely got this going on for you. It's fine. Heal rate, that's good. Try and finish her off hopefully soon. I mean, well, you got 3 more cores, so if you guys already saw the UR Boreal score, yeah, of course. Everyone knows about UR Boreal score. Alright, let's see here. You're almost... But yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to focus on the reflection rate, because I just boosted it basically to more. I mean, can't go wrong with it, so might as well take it when you can. Sorry guys, tired tonight. I did accept your benefits. Okay, so you're like a little bit off of the final 30. I mean, for 30, personally, this is just me personally, I would go for this, but that's just me. I mean, this isn't bad if you want to gamble. I don't like gambling though. How do you feel about pulling SSR plus to boost stats in UR? Waste or worth? Honestly, good question. Cause you see how I want that second speed, fair. So for Atomic, you see how he goes to 150 up to 150. If you have the character and their SSR plus, you go to 150 automatically. And then it's just like regular. So, it's, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't get an SSR core just for or an SSR plus character just for their UR counterpart, to be completely honest with you. It's not bad to have, but it depends on what you're going to do. I mean, I think you're in very good standing, Bell. I would definitely focus more on your tactics, though, because you are missing a lot of BP from them. Like, a lot of BP. That's BP. So, like, you have, like, 400k right here. Maybe even 500k. Just in hero alone. Not so much in villain, because you already have all the things. I would definitely replace this when you can, though. Not the tactic, but the frame. Definitely missing a lot in here. Probably close to, like, 250k BP. You're missing, and this is all like CK stats right here, so you're missing free BP, free HP as well. So I would definitely focus on like redeeming, grabbing a, here, I'll show you. Probably shouldn't have done that because I don't know if you wanted anything, but like the thousands. So let me see. I don't. We don't really need that, but I don't know. Tell me. I mean, if you see something that you do see, please let me know. I see people say that burst on high. Oh, I didn't even finish off high tech. Whoops. I mean, you could put burst on like grappler. You're just not gonna get the bonus, which I just realized we don't have the bonus on here. So you could put burst instead of heal, which might be better for you. Purple, blue are worth. Always skip over. The gamble is crazy. Yeah, I mean, either way. it's a gamble. Random burst. There we go. That's the level 2 that we want. Sorry, I haven't really been paying attention to anything else. I mean, again, you can buy these whenever. I just want to show you, like, hey, 50k BP on Carnage. You just went from 15.45 million to almost 15.5. So it's like almost 50k extra HP, which goes a long way on CK because it acts more like 200k HP. So that's something I would definitely consider when upgrading your units in the future, especially because you don't have an Awakened 2 CK. It's just stuff like this you have to think about before you really go into increasing. Like, I'm not going to really touch anything else on this, but look, you're almost at 5 million HP on your dog, you know, and that was considered like really, really strong back then. So you kind of have to battle with your tactics. That's one tanky CK. It's an okay CK. I wouldn't consider it like the best CK I've ever seen, but yes, it's a tanky CK. He'll be fine. As I did suggest, take 1 star out of here and either put 2 of those, or put some sacks into this one, or refined sacks, I should say, the purple sacks into one of these pieces, or put it into CK. And I personally think you should put like at least these 6 into this chest piece, but that's up to you. It just makes your team a little bit tankier. And you're going to want a tanky CK if you don't have Goketsu. So do it. Alright. Sounds good. Probably want to go for the faction damage reduction, personally. I should have mentioned that, but look at that. 200k, and now you're over 50. And now, look, extra 250,000 HP just like that. So yeah, I definitely suggest taking just this 1 star out of Atomic and throwing it into CK. Probably this star right here. So you need 12 and then, so 18 total. That way you have a bigger CK, a little less tanky Atomic, a little less attack, but you're going to want this big CK for future. CK along with Atomic is like the bread and butter of this account. So you have to treat them almost as equals. You can't go all in on one and neglect the other. Here, then let's do this. Please bear with me. As long as you're okay with this, I will revert it and I'll show you how we're going to do it. Although this had less in here than I thought. And I'm going to show you the stats after the stream is for sure. Alrighty. So now, what we're going to do, get this extra bonus. Holy shit. Get this. And now, we just go and increase Atomic back to his former glory. He will have a little less HP and attack for right now until we do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, you're left with 6 left over. And now, what you can do is put it into whatever. You can either save for the next star, which you might as well. And you can do it on both. I mean, you have 12 and 12. I mean, this is going to help you immensely. So let's take a look at what Atomic's at now. Basically, what we started with the stream. So, 2.26 goes to 2.18. A little less. HP does take a little bit of a hit, but not bad. Defense goes up. Whatever. Now, let's take a look at CK. Now, if you recall, CK was a little bit smaller. Hold on, I'm trying to find the timestamp for this. So, this was CK stats before. 15.4, now it goes to 16.2. Defense goes from 269 to 323, and attack goes from 689 to 722. So, yes, your CK is just a small bit fatter. But he's going to be a lot more of a menace on the field as well. And your BP goes up a little bit, not too much, but we have more room to play with. Tanky CK? Yeah, now that's a tanky CK. That's a tanky CK. So we want to make CK as tanky as possible. I think it should be okay. I mean, you have the faction damage reduction rate. Let me see what that does again. So give me 1 second. Because I'm not sure what faction damage reduction means. As far as I'm aware, that means you take less damage from... I want to say you take less damage from grappler units or villain units. I forget which one it is. Let me see here. Faction. So, okay, so you take 20% less damage from villains. Congratulations. This is my Melbat killer. When he came out, he fell off when Goku came out, like mentioned. So, actually, no, it's villain, not grappler. So, congratulations, you just don't take any damage from, like, villains at all. So, like, Goketsu aren't going to do nearly as much as they should. This will definitely start to hurt bigger players. I mean, you're just going to have to test them, really. That's all you can do. I'm not going to touch this for you, but actually I should check your store at the very least. Alright, so you did buy the level 7 sigil. You don't really need those. I mean, you could buy them. Oh, you don't have any, hold on, never mind. I thought you had some, blue coins. You do not have, like, any blue coins. I would definitely probably look into buying those, the random purples. Especially one of these. You don't really need these. You might want these, but that's up to you. This one is, give or take. You definitely need damage sigil 6s and some support sigils, so that's up to you. God K chose to go hero when we started playing, so I leaned villain. Count You Pilot used to lose to me in villain. Yes, and it probably still will lose to you in villain, to be completely honest. The whole thing is, now that you have a stronger understanding of who you're going for, it's all going to be, okay, now I'm going for, I assume you're going to go DSK, TTM, DK+, Groyabus, and then URs. That's what I'm going to assume what you are going for. But yes, I think a lot of players, you know, and don't get me wrong, I think KZX, I do blame Kalen a little bit on this one, and some other people. But I do blame KZX, and I do blame other people for saying, oh, you're going to want to go for the tactics. Yeah, that's fine in the beginning. But towards, like, now, like, when your tactics are, I want to say they're quite a few months out. They've been out for a few months, I believe, right? Hi, everyone. You're going to start to want to go for the stats, because the stats matter. Truly, the stats are starting to matter a lot more, especially once TTM comes out, when all these, I will hit wheels hard if they... But Garo wasn't a worry to me. I regret no king. I wouldn't regret no king. I mean, king is a great unit, don't get me wrong, but Flashy is more important than king, in my personal opinion. You are slightly slower than most people. That's just due to mostly your low training. Duelist, which, you know, isn't a bad thing, but you also have to think of, where is it? Where's my tactics? You only have 1 star here. Once you get 2 stars, now you're gonna start playing the game. You know, I mean, these are very important. You just have to, it's just all gambles at this point. So, that's something I think you should really look into, getting a 2-star speed or even a 3-star, and then going up from there. I assume you're pretty much almost done with this, yeah. I mean, you got a while on it, so you got like 2 weeks. So you're rank 2 overall. Oh, you're on the other server because God K is number 1. Okay. Let's see. You could absolutely beat Osh. Oh, you don't have a metal bat. That's right. And all these guys have metal bat. That's right. Okay, never mind. I thought you had a metal... That's why you can't climb. You don't have metal bat. You could probably beat Osh. Though, I mean... The metal bat hurts for sure. But if you can target the metal bat with your atomic, you'll be fine. I mean, you have 37 million BP, and he has 26 million. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Genuinely. And again, you don't have to listen to my advice. If you find yourself doing worse, you know, my thing isn't for everyone. It's, like, you're not going to beat me with my strategy. I mean, my strategy works because God K was saving up so much, right? But, I mean, Druid, he went up, like, fucking 5 million BP. I went up 7 million. My Crescent Tower, okay. Well, Crescent Tower, you're going to hurt because you don't have a big CK, but I can definitely take a look at it. You are... You might pass it this time around. Yep, okay. Beat it that time around. Should get a... Okay, well, you definitely beat an extra stage. So that's good. I actually had trouble with this one, too. You're going to have to... For the second match, you're going to have to target individually. Don't you attack Druid like that. Listen, you know, I calls it as I sees it. You know, he went up 5 million BP. I went up 7. But yeah. I think you are going to suffer, though, because you don't have the limited vouchers. Why do you have so many superbs? Why do you have so many heroics? I mean, the heroics are fine. Get these. Finish them. Oh, well, I guess if you don't want to, you don't have to. Yeah, well, I don't have a C account. But, yeah, you got time. It's just, you have to just play it as you go along. You have a very, very, very good account, so don't feel bad. Definitely look into tactics, see what you want. In fact, you might want to even increase this tenacity on Duelist, because, hello, extra attack, extra column attack, that's exactly what you want. So, I hope this review helps you to where you want to go from here on out. It's just going to be a little bit of a slog catching up to everything. You don't have, like, DSK yet, so Watchdog Man just kind of sits there. And he's not really going to gain BP, the only reason he's going to gain BP is off of, the tactics. So, you got some time. But you're a little closer to Tabo now. So, oh, so this is where Merc W is. Someone must be piloting his account. Alrighty, and that's gonna be my account review for tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed. Bell, you can have your account back, and I'll talk to you all later. Alrighty, boys. Good night. Have a good one.